Everybody, hope you're fine. Today, today we wanted to complete Chapter 7, Lesson 1, What is Matter? I know some of you will say, we took this lesson. Yes, we took it, but we didn't finish it. So, we wanted to revise it to complete it. Our objective, students will be able to describe and classify different kinds of materials according to their properties. Matter, matter, matter. What do you mean by matter? Matter, anything that takes up space and has a mass. So anything that takes up space and has mass, we call it matter. I said for you, the matter is around us. So anything is around you, we call it matter. So my mobile is matter. The tissue is matter. My laptop is matter. And you, what do you have? Look at this picture. Can we find the matters in the picture? Yes, we can. I will say some of them. Here the tree, the people, the birds, the rocks, the water, the fish, and the toy, we call them matter. Here, look at this picture. We have the students, the teacher, the board, the clock, shelf, pencils, box, papers, and the door. We have unseen matter here and here. We called it the air. I told you, anything you can feel it or touch it or see it, we called it matter. Do you remember? Yes, so anything you can touch it, I feel it, if you feel it, like the air, see it, we called it matter. Look here, we said that matter takes up space and has mass, right? So anything has mass, we call it matter. What do you mean by mass? Mass is amount of matter in an object. Mass is amount of matter in an object. So the amount of matter, we called it mass. Anything has mass, we called it matter. If you see this picture, the watermelon and the apple, both of them have mass. If I put them on the balance, I will see that the watermelon is heavier than the apple. And here we have the basketball and the baseball. Both of them have mass. The balance or the scale, we use them to measure the mass. We answered this question. How do you know something is matter? We said if the thing has mass and takes up space, we call it matter. And we talk this too. Now we have three states of matter. I told you about this one. I said we have three states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. So solid, liquid, and gas. I said for you, the solid is rigid. What that means? It's hard. Okay. And it has its own shape and its own size. So this I said for you, rigid, the same size, the same shape. Like what? Like the pencil. The liquid, not rigid. It has the same size but different shape. The gas are the gases are not rigid too. And it has not the same shape and not the same size. So here the same size, the same shape. Here the same size, different shape. And here not the same shape and not the same size. Here, if you see the particles, they are close to each other and there is no spaces between them. But here, we have spaces between them. Look, I can come from here, 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 here. And here we have many spaces between the particles. So the particles here are closed, no spaces between them, few spaces, and here many spaces. The water is the only matter which has three states of matter: solid as an ice of cube, liquid like the water, and gas like the steam. Solid, liquid, and gas. See here, I want you to write these objects and to tell me if it's solid, liquid, or gas. I will do this line. The rain is liquid, people is solid, soda is liquid, the sun is gas. Do you remember? Big bowl of hot gases? Yes, good boys and girls. Bell is solid, crayons are solid. Okay? Complete these objects. Properties of matter. What do you mean by that? Properties of matter are something that describe what an object is like, something that describe what an object is like, something that describe what an object is like. Properties of matter describe how an object looks, feels, looks when you see it, feels when you touch it, smell when you smell it by your nose, taste when you taste it by your tongue, and how do you hear it by and the sound. Some properties of matter like color, size, shape, and texture. Look here. Properties of matter, we have the size. Maybe thin, maybe thick, maybe skinny, maybe fat, maybe small. The shape, maybe circle, maybe triangle, maybe square, rectangle, hexagon. The texture, maybe bumpy, fluffy, soft, or hard. And the colors, we have different colors: purple, orange, blue, black, etc. Not all the matters have the same chemical composition. This is right. How? Is the juice like the olive oil, or the water like the water looks like the olive oil? So both of them are liquid, but they don't have the same chemical composition. Look, we said the properties of matter. The first one is color. Look at this girl. She classified the balls according to their color. So she made four jars. Here, the red jar, the yellow jar, the blue jar, and the green jar. So she wanted to put the yellow jar where? In the red jar? No. In the yellow jar? Yes. So she classified by the color. Look here. We classify the shapes by the color too. All of these shapes are red. All of these shapes are yellow. All of them green and here blue. Size, we have big size or a small size. So I am big, my students are small. For example, the pencil is big, the eraser is small. So we can classify according to the size, big or small, and long and short. So big, small, or long, short. I can say here the red candy is smaller than the blue candy. And I can say the first ruler is shorter than the second ruler. Or the second ruler is longer than the first ruler. So I am classifying by the size, big, small, or long, short. Tell me about you and your brother. You are bigger than your brother or smaller than your brother? You are longer than your brother or shorter than your brother? They classify by the shape. We have different shape and we talk them in the math. Here, all of these shapes are triangle. Well, all of them are squares and all of them are circles. Here, they classify the objects here by the shape. Here, all of them squares, all of them are circles. The texture, texture, say texture, texture. What do you mean by texture? Is how an object feels. Texture, 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 how an object feels. Good, boys and girls. Texture, how an object feels. طيب. Look at this rock and this rock. Both of them are rocks, but what is or how can the comparing is both of them rocks. The contrast, this rock is rough. If you touch it, you see here up, down, and if you touch it, rough. But this one is smooth, smooth. Both of them rocks, but this one is rough, this one is smooth. So the texture here is rough. You will go up and down. Here is smooth. Look how smooth. Do you remember when I let you touch the book and the rock? You said that the book is smooth and the rock was what? Rough. Good. Look here. The glass of water, if you touch, you will say, this is smooth, but the pineapple is rough. Rough. If you have pineapple, touch it and you will see how it's rough. So you will feel the okay, you will feel the pineapple is rough. Okay, some of the objects are hard. Some of them are soft. Hard, like the gold here. Soft, like the cotton. C. This girl is sitting on pillow and this boy is sitting on wall. The pillow is soft. The wall is hard. Look here, how here up, here down, but here it's the same level, hard. It's not going up and down, the same. So the pillow is soft. The wall is hard. Type. If I ask you, the chair in the school is soft or hard? Yes, it's hard. طب your sofa? Yes, it's soft. So some of the object is soft, some of the object is hard. Here, this rock, hard. The feather is soft. This monkey is sitting on soft objects, and here, hard.